Hey everyone, so I'm back from my trip to Guatemala. We got back Friday evening. It's Sunday now, so I've had a couple days to uh, think about the whole trip and digest what I had gone through. We got back safely on Friday. Friday we left very early Guatemala City and got back into Dayton around 6 o'clock. And yeah, it was a fantastic trip. So, last time I left you, we just finished the Novelty Olympics on Wednesday. So, Wednesday afternoon, we had extra free time to play with the kids. We went and played soccer. We did speedaway a little bit. And so we just had fun, chilled with them the rest of the day. And then we had our banquet Wednesday night. So we played our music video that we made from the song Brave. And I have a video of that. If you'd like to see it, just let me know. I'll show it to you. I could probably share it with you, send it to you somehow. But yeah, we watched that at the banquet, and then we gave Pedro and Felice, the owners of the orphanage, their gifts. We gave them the photo album with all the kids' pictures, and we gave them a fingerprint poster, fingerprint tree, and they just put up their fingerprints all around. So that was really cool. They loved both of the gifts. And then after that, we gave gifts to the mamas the workers there that help with the kids. And then we gave the kids all their crafts that they made that entire week. So it was a very fun night. We had to say goodbye right after the banquet. That took an hour longer, maybe. None of us really wanted to say goodbye completely. A lot of us were very upset. The kids were upset also, crying, and it was hard, but we were all able to do it, and we went back to the house and said bye to the babies after we said bye to the kids, and the kids were also over at the house, so we said bye to them again. But yeah, it was such a fantastic week. And then Wednesday night, we went to Pedro and Felice's house. They invited us up for dessert. We watched a documentary on adoption in the world, and it's called Stuck, and it was just going through how it's basically a bureaucratic nightmare. It's very difficult, the process to adopt, and it was just going through what the facilities around the world are like. Followed a few families in their attempts to get to adopt children, and so it was a interesting documentary. After that, we talked about the week and the 2 weeks and how we thought they went. Shared stories with some of the kids about the kids, and they told us about the backgrounds of some of the kids, some of their stories. They told us their own stories of how they grew up and what they grew up in and how they came to be leaders of this orphanage. And so it was really cool to hear their passion about this orphanage and their reasons for doing it, and they were very, very inspiring talk, and it was very good. Thursday morning we left pretty early and headed for Antigua. There we spent about 5 hours walking around the city. We ate lunch there. We went shopping a little bit, visited the chocolate factory, and that was fun. It was a very beautiful city. More people spoke English there than anywhere else in Guatemala that I found. We left there mid-afternoon and headed back to Guatemala City. We went back to the Robledo's house that night. We were going to stay with them, and the Robledos are the brethren that we stayed with at the beginning of the trip. So we stayed at their house again. They were very welcoming. They were happy to see us, happy to hear from us, and they had very nice words to say towards us for doing a trip like this. The brethren down there are fantastic, and they were very happy to have us come to their country and help out in their country, and they wanted us to take it back home, and we all want to take it back home, and we want to serve, and it was just very encouraging and very welcoming people. So we left Friday morning very early, traveled all day Friday, got back Friday evening, and now I'm giving a video here. So my thoughts on the whole week were just, the whole trip was wonderful. It was amazing. If it was just for the beauty of the trip, it would have been amazing. The country is a beautiful country. The volcano, you've seen the landscape and where we were through pictures and videos. That was fantastic. But what really made the week was working with the kids. The kids were so wonderful, and many times I couldn't even understand or fathom why someone would give these kids up, or how someone couldn't just love these kids, because we say they were orphans, but most cases the kids did have at least one parent living, and it was in a matter of the parents were treating them wrong, or they weren't able financially to take care of them. I could not fathom how you couldn't just love these kids. They were very sweet. They were very loving back. They were very good manners, or very, they didn't have attitude issues. They were happy. They were wanting to have fun. They were just being kids. And, they taught me a lot, and I think that I helped them and taught them a lot. I think we did a very, very good work the last 2 weeks. I think we made a big impact in their lives. They made an impact in my life and the life of my team members. So it was wonderful. It was very difficult to leave the kids. Some of my favorites, I know, kept coming up and giving me hugs. I got pictures with them. All of us didn't think it was real that we were leaving. We went to Antigua, and we kept thinking that we saw some of the kids and the little kids that were running around in the streets. We also thought that we should go right back to the orphanage right after Antigua, so we didn't want to leave. It took some getting used to, but we knew that day was coming. So it was wonderful working with the people that I did work with. Esther and Jonathan and Mrs. Fenchel did a fantastic job, and I really wish that I can do it again. I hope that I can do another trip. It was so awesome. Pedro and Felice are wonderful people. They do a very good work. They are very inspiring. Their story is amazing. They care about those kids, and they take care of the kids, and they want what's best for them. And we created great friendships and bonds with these people, with these kids, and there's not a better recommendation I would have than to go on a trip like this and do this. If you are on the edge about it, if you're thinking about it, don't even think about it, just do it. It's amazing. Just serving, it's just awesome. So yeah, I would do it 1,000 more times, and I would love every second of it. It was tiring, it was hard work, I'm not gonna lie. It's not something easy. It's not a 2-week vacation. We were all very tired by the end of each day, and what they are doing is not something that is just easy. Pedro and Felice, it's not easy just being with kids all day and being in Guatemala and seeing this view. It's hard work. They have 50 children that they take care of, they spend their time with, their attention goes to them. They have their own family. They are in and out of courts and with the kids and everything, and they have a hard job, and they do a good job. They do a fantastic job at it. And I like to, about halfway through the week, I realized, we are making a huge impact. We are doing a very good work and making a very big impact on these kids. And they're going to remember us. And they said that our group was one of the best groups that's come through there. They want us to come back year after year. They said that their kids responded very well to us, and they had just very positive words to say about us. And I hope that I can do it again, and if I can't, then I'll find another way or another area to serve. But I would highly encourage anyone to do it, regardless of where you are or who you are, because it's going to impact you positively, no matter what. And there was no regrets on my part. So there are videos, there's things that we're going to be showing, and I hope that gets a positive response from everyone. Thank you so much for watching all of the video blogs, and it does feel good to be home. But thanks for watching. #United Youth Corps.